Welcome! Let's add sparkle to your papers. That's what we're going to show you today. We're going to take you from something like this over to something like this, just with a simple metallic watercolor. You can also do this with many of the other shimmer sprays, anything really that has sparkle that you know isn't going to bleed out your paper. So let's get started. And if you haven't, subscribe below. Alright, so basically to start out with, just kind of laid out which papers I was going to apply the sparkle to. I had done a little test run there, and the main thing you want to do is make sure whatever you're using, so in this case it's the Coliro metallic watercolors, you want to make sure it's watery enough that it's going to spatter, but also that you have enough of the paint that it's going to not be too watery, especially on printed, because that's what these are, printed from our Canon printer, that they are going to bleed out because the water will actually activate the ink and make it spread. So one of the little tricks that I used there, as you can see, I'm using one of my old stamps, and it was perfect because what it does is it actually gives you enough of a to tap on there and create more spatter. Now P had already done some. She'd actually painted directly onto that particular one that you just saw, and then I came back and did more. So the second thing that you see me doing here is using the toothbrush, and really all you have to do is just kind of dip it in there. Again, make sure that you have enough of the paint that you're going to get the little bits of spray on there. And that's really pretty much it. Very simple. You can do this with lots of different things, like I said at the beginning, with sprays and anything that is shiny, shimmery, and is going to work with paper. And of course, it wouldn't be one of our videos if we weren't Mod Podging something. That really takes this to the next level. You can see that these are printable papers. And with doing that, depending on which paper I use and whatever, the color just doesn't always pop as well as like what you see on the screen. Obviously that's never going to happen. You're just never going to match that. But you can get pretty close, especially with using the Mod Podge. Glossy. It must be the glossy. Matte is meant to dull things out, and so that is what it does. And if you want to keep your shimmer, it is best to use the glossy. This is the one that I really it turned out exactly as I wanted it to, and it was kind of my main one that I was a little sad when it printed out. The rest of these are just pretty cool, and it was like added bonus with the shimmer. And like we had in one of our other videos, we talked about all of the gel mediums and such. It would be pretty cool to go ahead and add texture. I would again highly recommend anything with a high gloss and then add the texture to these. It would be really cool. In fact, I have one coming up here that I sort of did that a little bit. I mean, obviously this is the Mod Podge right here. I ended up doing a circular motion. There you go. Just to add a little bit more interest to that particular paper. And here was, I had left over, so nothing goes to waste around PM. So that is what that's for. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe below. Click the bell. We do videos each week. We'd love to have you back. If there's something you want to see in particular, let us know. Thank you again.